not even kidding. They used to call me Dimes when I was in my sophomore year
because little nips.
Yeah, because I got fucking these back. I remember when I was a kid, we would carpool and I would listen to the radio the entire time too. And I remember saying, what's that one song? Pedialyte is what I called it, but it was really Paradise by Coldplay. And I would always
Paradise. Yeah.
And I would cross my fingers that it would play on the way to school because that was the only song that I could sing.
And you wanted to sing on the way to school?
Yeah, I mean,
on the bus?
Yeah.
Dude, wasn't listening?
No, when I used to carpool.
Oh, okay.
And I was just with other couple of white kids, so if we heard a song we really like, we'd be like, and we'd start snapping. Yeah. And we'd be like, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3.
Y'all start harmonizing. You pull out canes and shit.
And then we turn the radio off. You're too low, like that scene in Step Brothers. You're too low. Come higher. There it is. All right, now we're good. Start from the top. The radio goes, okay. That's the whole song.
Listening to the radio on the bus always felt like it was forbidden. Like, that's when you knew you had a cool bus driver, when you'd play like the hip hop radio station.
Not for piece of shit kids.
For us in school,
back of the bus.
For us in school, we're like, this dude's cool. Like, he's letting us listen to like the hip hop station.
Dude, I never forget seeing the freshmen that were waiting their entire summer just to come onto a high school bus and play ratchet ass music in the back of the bus, because they're probably thinking, this is gonna be my end. You know, this is what all the kids are gonna do, and they like me. And then he goes in the back of the bus and he plays G-Eazy, and we're like, dude,
he's from Fresno. Dog.
Walk out.
On.
Yeah,
this kid is not cool.
You guys are all mad at him. It's like, we're not listening to that, dude. If you don't mind putting on Paradise by Coldplay, that'll be amazing.
Yeah. And a 1, and a 2, 10, 100.
That's what like the cool kids in the back of Tehachapi buses do. They listen to Coldplay.
Do up, do up.
And then Anthony getting suspended for opening the exit door.
Yeah, I was in the front listening to 50 Cent with the other minorities.
Nice. Minorities in the front of the bus.
Oh, wait, they go to the back.
Yeah.
Coming soon on video and DVD.
No, you rode a bus? You had to ride a bus?
Mm-hmm, for the longest time.
The bus was the ride was longer? Like
the bus was long. Don't get that mistaken.
Oh, okay.
It was a long bus that I drove.
Okay.
But I think it was from from 6th grade to senior year. I drove a bus. I say senior year, but, because of COVID. So until middle way through my junior year.
Did you ever like finger someone on the bus?
No, but whenever someone did, I would be like,
groundbreaking.
And then we would tell the whole school, dude. I actually,
fucking snitch, dude.
Imagine your daughter's getting Honestly, if I stayed the night with you guys now and I caught you guys like fucking, I'd probably do the same thing.
You'd record it?
I'd record it and be like, oh, gross.
But I'm like so grown up now, like that's not gonna faze me. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I'm fucking get out of here. You know, pussy getting bitch. Congrats. I'm winning right now, bitch.
10 years from now, we make it, and they're like, we can't technically cancel you for this because you guys are homies. But this your sex tape is out.
Can't get mad at Anthony because they go back to this footage and they're all, dude, you said it was cool. You didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I did. I couldn't I'm always petrified of getting caught, so I couldn't imagine getting caught by my friends. So dude, I feel like I would never hear the end of it. Like,
oh my God. Do you know who it was? I just realized. You guys obviously know. It was Nick. The bison.
Plesko?
The ripped guy.
Yeah.
He I remember he had a girlfriend and she didn't even live where we lived. Like not even close. Like it was a 15-minute drive. Yeah, and she would go against her parents and she would hop on the bus like really quick when the bus driver wasn't looking. Like he would go up and distract the bus driver. Then she would run up behind him and then she would carry somebody else's bus license or something like that. just so she could sneak onto the bus and get fingered by him on the way home.
Insane.
What's going on
That's-
at home, dog? Like,
Yeah.
what's going on at home that
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
sneaking into
Her
the
dad-
bus?
her
That's a
dad-
good point.
yeah.
If fingering on the bus is the warm up, what's gonna be?
What are you
happening at home?
escaping from, bitch?
No, like,
Yeah.
what is her at-home life like? Like,
Oh yeah.
But the same thing.
yeah. Getting fingered on the van?
Nah, dude.
I-
I think about that sometimes. Like, imagine having like a whore daughter, dude.
But there's just girls who are hypersexual like that back in the day.
Okay.
Oh,
And then they grow
okay.
up and they find Jesus at 23 and like, bitch, that you missed your prime.
Me and my homie were
That's
talking
like
about
a linebacker retiring early in the NFL. It's like, you pussy,
Dude, you
what are
had
you
so
doing?
many prime years,
Exactly.
dog. Come on.
You were only 3
Come
years
on,
in.
Luke Kuechly, come on.
Yeah, come back.
Coach loved you.
You never had a run. You're
Yeah,
Yeah.
you had one good year.
I was just having a conversation with my buddy recently, but the song where it's like, I'm just a nasty girl.
Dude,
I'm
yeah,
just
it's
a-"
like going
Dude,
crazy right now.
Dude,
yeah.
imagine you walk into your living room and your daughter's fucking 9 and she's in the living room like, I'm a nasty girl. And you're like, fuck, you know what I mean? Like, I would be alarmed as a father.
Honestly, it's catchy. It'd be like, I'm in a nasty girl. I'd start singing along.
I'd be like, babe, you're not allowed to be
Yeah, you're not
listening to
being
the.
nasty enough. Oh.
Yeah, you,
No, no,
ain't, you ain't dirty for this.
You ain't ready to listen to the hits. Just to run it back.
That would, but having a whore daughter would be like, God, dude. How
But
did
not even a whore daughter, just like singing that song.
But just normal. I think normal. At a certain point, we all started having sex, right? But just imagine, like, you just find out your daughter is starting.
start to get fingered on a bus? Or like what?
I think like that. Because think about the worst
That's
sexual
insane.
encounter you've had. That was with someone's daughter. Dude.
Yeah, dude. But I also like,
Let's just say I've done some dirt, not dirty, but I've.
yeah, it is some fucked up shit.
That girl we talked about on the podcast, her dad is just watching it like,
You
damn, dude.
He's like, damn, bitch, I told you to wipe.
Yeah. Told you to use magic, so stupid.
Your mom not teach you nothing.
That's true. Just thinking like, dude, if I had a daughter that did some shit like that, I'd be pissed.
I'm just glad my parents don't speak English, so they can't go and find what I say about them online. Or like, dude,
Oh, your dad knows enough.
But you guys have parents that have seen our episodes.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
my parents, not like my girl. That's it. Like that will watch the shit, but like there ain't no one out there that's like keeping up.
How impressive is it that when you find out like your family or someone like that listens to your episodes, you're like, why the fuck are you doing that?
Honestly, you're like, oh, this is the only support I have.
This is literally these are my only fans.
Now picture this. Your son does comedy and he has a YouTube channel that he's been doing for 3
I know.
years and all he gets is fucking 300 views and you're like, he's doing his thing.
I'd rather have a whore daughter at this point. Fucking- I wish you were just getting fingered at a bus.
Would you rather have a son who only gets 300 views on his podcast or a whore daughter? That's the new conversation. And everyone's like,
okay, all right. I think I'd probably rather have 300 views.
son?
300 views, son, than having a
300
like,
views. We had 250 on the last
I
one.
know.
So I'd rather have
I
300
think
views.
no 200 at least. I
Yeah.
think because at least they're going after what they love. I know the other one would be going after something they love, but
That's
it's
beautiful.
Just, you know,
But they're chasing something that they should not be having.
yeah. It's like saying a cuss word before you're allowed.
What are you going to name your stepkids? Because you have to have a name for them too, you know? Because you came in late, but they're technically just born in your life.
Yeah, no, I call them by their names.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
You just go like, yeah, that name fits.
Do they have nicknames?
yeah, they have nicknames. They have nicknames, but they're not as like they're like clean nicknames. They're not like nicknames that we had as kids. you know?
Yeah.
I feel like our nicknames, like my sister called me Bun Boy, and like I couldn't call these kids that. Like they'd cry, you know.
It's
They
because
call
they
you-
know what bullying is from an early age.
Yeah, but what did they call you,
Baby, that was it.
baby?
Yeah, because I was the baby of the whole family.
That's not.
So it's not bad.
So what did they call you, like Tyrannosaurus?
For the
Pterodactyl?
entire COVID
Oh,
session,
big fucking fat ass bitch.
I scored Daddy Long Legs. And
Oh
it was
right.
fucking awesome. I
By
think
your family?
no, by everyone at school, including my principal.
Really?
Yeah, she would join a chat. She would always check in. She'd be like, just checking to see if this classroom is okay. And I chime up and I go, hey, Miss. I shouldn't have said her name. And it should be like, "Hey, Daddy Long Legs," and I'll be like, "Yeah,
It's Mr. Daddy Long Legs.
People, Nathaniel just, I wish we were on a bus.
Dude, that's a real school shooter right there, if you know what I mean.
Dude, the scariest thing about like finding out, because we used to have to travel a lot for like track and baseball games and shit like that.
You were in track.
I didn't run, obviously.
I just
did
realized,
not
I'm like,
run.
when you said track, I was like, wait, you ran?
Well, that's what we have to call it. We have to call it track.
we go back."
Because
we go
nobody's
back.
gonna
and field.
Yeah,
Okay,
because nobody was like, when I go, I was in field. It sounds even worse, doesn't it? It sounds like I served in Iraq for no reason.
And what'd you do? Just hide behind the Gatorade cooler?
No, when we used to have to do, no, I would eat the
Just
snacks.
your
I would
arm
eat the
sticking out?
snacks for the long distance runners. I'd take their snacks because the long distance runners have to eat
You
so they
don't
keep
eat
up
this.
energy. Yeah, so I'm like, dog, you don't need this shit.
Y'all just run.
I gotta go throw a fucking 10-pound ball, dog. You don't need this.
in the same circle.
Yeah, in the same circle. The furthest I go is 10 inches.
That would suck. You're just running. You're on your 10th mile, and you go to the bucket
I
with
can't
snacks in
wait.
it, and you're like, "There's just crumbs."
Yeah, there's just granola bars.
And then it's
The
just
Nature
you.
Valley
Dude,
ones.
imagine going and just like you're gonna get your Nature Valley bar and it's
You
just
running.
the crumbs.
Oh,
I know. In the basket that I just ransacked.
Yeah.
At least I was respectful enough to eat it over it, so you got some crumbs.
You're just in the grass doing your 10-yard dash practice.
He
Not
needs to
even.
practice for a
Something good.
10-yard dash.
Not
Yeah.
even, dude. Not even.
But you played football, and that's
I remember.
good.
I remember the field coach, the throwing coach, was the head football coach too, and he used to tell me, he goes, when it was track season, he go, "Dog, you need to stretch before you throw," because I wouldn't do shit. I wouldn't stretch. I wouldn't warm up. I wouldn't do nothing. I would just be munching on food, drinking Gatorade, like fucking no
He's
other.
like, nah, dude, I'm an athlete.
And I was just be like, I don't need a fucking. There would be these dudes, because I used to throw in like vans, like almost like yours. I would just throw in vans, and they make specific shoes for throwing.
Yeah.
These dudes would come with like wrist braces and shit like that, put like throwing shoes, wearing like spandex and all suit. I'm just wearing a t-shirt and just athletic shorts.
And
did
one,
you-
and one shorts that go down.
Pretty
all the way
much, like
past your
that's damn near what I was wearing. Damn near what I was
There's
wearing.
always kids in school suspension with those shorts.
Yeah, just wearing a big pro club shirt.
Damn near what I was wearing. It just said DHS on it. So I was
Yeah.
like, all right. And I fucking see these guys warming up and taking it so serious. I go, this is embarrassing.
Yeah.
Do you stretch before playing disc golf now?
No, I still don't stretch before I do anything physical, like athletic.
When you turn 30, dog?
Even when we would go to play football, I would not stretch.
You're crazy, dude. That's
If I get a cramp or something like that, it's in my cards, I guess. If I pull something, I guess it
take
was
that
about that
card
time.
out, dude. You can stretch and eat a banana and get over it.
Well, that's
Like,
why I'm like, if I need to stretch, if I just hold my leg up for like 10 seconds on each leg, I'd be
It's
good.
funny. He's looking at his table of cards, and it's like heart problems. My
Yeah.
neck hurts. And he has one that says stretching, and he's like, "I'll take that one off."
Yeah, we don't need
And
to
he
worry
puts
about
it-
that.
He takes it off the table. That one's okay.
Yeah,
we don't
we're
need
good.
that.
We don't need to stretch. Yeah, take 10 minutes out of your day and just stretch a little bit.
No wonder that day that we did those stretches for the weight loss challenge, you threw up. You threw up after the warm ups.
He was like, "Dude, let's just get warmed up."
Everything else though was fine. I could bench, I could run, I could do it. It was just a warm up. So I was like, oh hell no.
I don't think I've ever thrown up from like working out like that.
Oh, yeah.
I think maybe once or twice. but
I barely like that's something new. It
Yeah.
was like the whole time when I was working out in high school, I did not throw up. But then as soon as I got out of high school and I worked out, it was every time. It was almost guaranteed I'll throw up.
that's why you don't work out anymore.
Yeah, I was like, I'm tired of throwing up. I'm gonna just be fat. Fuck it.
I'm gonna be fat.
I'm gonna just be fat. I don't want to throw up and lose my esophagus.
Throwing up makes you skinny.
Yeah, and I was like,
You
yeah,
should try it. Your
Dude,
fingers are
bulimia-
huge.
I think it'd be cool to be bulimic.
Yeah, your,
That's the
your
only
fingers
one.
are huge.
I know. Imagine.
There's
Yeah.
no
I
way
only
to
need one.
There's no way to lose.
Yeah.
It's like putting a hot dog in your throat.
Ah.
You know that?
I feel bad for my
I
girlfriend.
hate
know
to
that-
be your girl.
Yeah, I feel bad for my
You're
girlfriend.
fucking-
Just and they're not even long. They're just fat. So it's like they're just yeah, it's just dummy. Put one in, they go take one out. I'm like the one.
You put your fingertip in and it pokes her uvula, dude.
Yeah.
Baby, can I do
I
two
put my
fingers?
finger in there and it just puts them off balance. Like what the fuck?
It's not good when you have fat fingers. Because I remember I used to have my fingers aren't that chubby, but I used to look at my fingers here and look at the excess fat on them and be like, dude, I'm fat. Like I have fat on my fingers, bro.
Well, there's a bunch of excess skin on your fingers because they do that. So there's got to be extra skin on there. But you know that episode of Family Guy where Peter Griffin gets like skinny in a day and he's just got all these flaps. You know what I mean? Imagine Marcus goes home and he's like, bulimic. That's not a bad idea. And then comes to one of the mic and he's just a shirt. It's my shirt.
Super small.
Walks in like this. Hey guys. Oh, you noticed?
Dude, 100% I feel like that's how Diego is. Because Diego takes his shirt off when we go play tennis. And you could tell, like, dude, he
used to be huge.
He had 100 pounds on him, dude. And I'm like, dude.
That always to me is impressive.
He has nice tits, though. His tits are better than mine. So.
Well, that's my thing. I don't have titties.
That's
I don't
good.
have man titties.
That's good.
Me and Nathaniel analyze this. It's like, I'm not, like, flabby and floppy.
I don't even have nipples.
I know. You got little dimes.
Yeah, I got.
I have little dimes.
He's got
tiny
nipples.
dimes.
Oh.
I got dimes.
No, Nathaniel's got little
That's
nipples.
literally embarrassing compared to what I'm about to show you, dude. You're like, I got small nipples. No, you don't.
You put the fucking biggest nipples I've ever seen in my life.
I forgot.
We're not salami nipple people. We're visual people.
You're like, mine's not that. Mine's small, right? And it's
Yeah.
just huge. Takes up your whole chest.
It's a target.
Yeah. The nipples are so big they're touching each other. No, but I remember one of the nicknames I had on the basketball team was Dimes. I'm not even kidding. They used to call me Dimes when I was in my sophomore year
You
because
got little nips.
yeah, because I got fucking these back.
Yeah. Dude, this shit's so small. Yeah. And it's cute that the hair around it like has to frame it. It's like these are where they're at. Because if you didn't have hair there, they just wouldn't know.
Just need some contrast.
It's
so
like
you
people
know that they're
guiding
there.
airplanes into a fucking runway. That's
right here.
Right
Right here.
Suck right here.
I shave my nipples
Pinch
and they
this.
just disappear.
You look like you could get rid of them with an eraser.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny.
Your nipples look like they weren't meant to be
Dude,
there.
Let me see.
They come right off. They're stickers.
Stop! I have to put them on every week.
David just recently took a picture of me like laying down. I was laying down in a bed with my shirt off, and I was like,
What? Why does David have a fucking picture of you in his
and I was like laying right here, and it kind of looked like a tit. You know what I mean? and he took a picture of it, and then he went up to Jake during the mic, a friend of his, and he was like, "Did you hear that? Blah 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 had her freaking nudes leaked." Like a picture of her tits, and then he showed it to him, and he's like, "I know Nathaniel's nipples anywhere." I was like, "Damn it, dude! I can't get away anywhere. They're just."
I think my nipple would look like yours if I didn't have tits. Just so you know, I just have fat. I have titties. So.
That's a good point. I'm very skinny, so I
I
feel
didn't
like
know they were. Let me see the right one.
They're the same.
here.
Identical.
You look at it and it winks at you.
They were offset.
Yeah.
Huge one, tiny one.
Offset.
That's literally in my head. I was like, they're part of Migos.
Yeah. Where's Takeoff down there?
There's a reason there's only two now. I used to have three nipples.
One got caught in a gambling tournament.
One was playing dice at a.
And
I
he
saw-
used car lot.
Yeah, I went like this. A dice fell out of my shirt, and I was like, "What
All
the?"
bloody.
And that's what it was.
It was fighting the moles.
Mm-hmm. The Migos are gone after that. The Migos aren't coming back. They only do solo albums, but the Migos aren't coming back.
What is it?
Yeah.
Quavo's with like some white bitch now, isn't he?
Oh, I
Lana
don't
Del Rey,
know.
right? I think.
Really?
Really? He's
think so.
That'd be cool.
Snow bunnies, right? That's what they call
with
them.
Lana Del Rey.
I've heard a lot of great things about Lana Del Rey.
Yeah.
Is she cute?
I don't know. Bad bitches listen to her though.
She's cool if you like high school cheerleaders that never grew out of it.
Yeah.
Ooh,
She's like
an old artist. I don't even
yeah,
know.
she's
who
old.
She is.
She's
Yeah,
exactly.
dude, she's
She's
old.
super
She's
popular.
probably like
though.
32.
Yeah, but she's like super popular. Like every girl knows who she is except for like dudes. Dudes don't really know.
Because
who
girls
she is.
got broken up with in their 20s
Yeah.
and went and listened to that album.
She sounds like a grown up Billie Eilish. Like she was what Billie Eilish was before Billie Eilish.
Exactly.
Like, do you listen to Billie Eilish? Like outside of like that shit, like because girls love her like her shit.
Girl, you're a tough guy, like a really rough guy.
Don't. I saw Marcos just grab his chapstick, and I was like,
know,
"No,
the lights just
it's
dim.
not gonna be a great song." What do you think you grab more throughout the day, Marcos? Do you think you grab your nasal smell or your chapstick more
Chapstick.
during the day?
Chapstick.
Chapstick?
Yeah. I like
It's a
keeping,
scam,
I
bro.
like keeping both on me. I know.
And then obviously you have a problem, but I also think your lips are pretty big, so they probably do need to be.
I know. I
You
don't.
want to hit this cherry, my
I
guy?
don't like the flavored chapstick.
Ooh.
Hey, didn't I gave you like a cookies and cream one time? Didn't you?
Yeah, you
Did you
did.
eat it or get rid of it? Or
I ate the whole stick in one bite.
I love putting that fucking shit on, dude. It feels like I'm putting Hershey's
Oh,
Kisses all over my lips.
That's
dude.
what I
I'm
don't
just
like because it makes me want to just lick my lips.
and that's okay.
No,
what's wrong with being in
chapstick-
what's wrong with being
chapstick-
in public going?
Chapstick, you're not supposed to lick your lips. That's the whole point. For me, that's what it does. Like, it makes me not lick
Imagine
my
we give
lips.
McCain's chapstick tomorrow, and he's just like,
Is this Worcestershire sauce and the cane sauce?
Yeah, that's what I thought you meant, like cane sauce.
yeah.
Isn't that what you said?
There's a cane sauce chapstick. That's what I said.
I almost said, really?
You got
Wait, is
Are
there?
you serious?
you gotta be fat as fuck if you got like you've seen like those smoker or like they go to the makeup section at Target and there's like a Dr. Pepper and a Sunkissed like
Yeah, flavored chapstick. Yeah,
I'm not that fat. Like I got this one because it was like a 5-pack. It was on sale, but
yeah.
like,
You get like one for free.
yeah, I wouldn't go get like I don't want orange soda on my lips.
Yeah, there was
like,
a flavor made by Chapstick, a flavor that was cupcake, and I had it for a little bit, and I go, "This is stupid. It just smells like fucking cupcakes." Everybody keeps asking me if I had a fucking cupcake.
I think my
It's
earliest
like I
mem-
look fat as shit. Just eat with cupcake fucking Chapstick.
there
on
were
my
sprinkles
lips.
inside of it. You got a treat once you got down to it.
dude, I have you guys ever really like taken a bite of that shit?
Dude, my earliest like grossest memory is I remember my closest friend, he had a little sister, and she had like a Reese's peanut butter cup chapstick and a Skittles chapstick, and I gave her both of them. And then we got in trouble for giving it to her because we looked back and she's just got it all over her face and she's just eating the entire both sticks. And I was like, bro. So I just grabbed both my thumbs and I synced it into her eyes as hard as I could.
They came out of her shoulder blades.
Yeah, that's how that's how grossed out I was.
That's some shit I don't understand. Is like when people. That's why I don't understand flavored chapstick. There should not be flavored chapstick.
You guys, when I was growing up, my neighbors would do this thing. You guys ever know those kids that would eat a top ramen like raw with
Yeah,
just the
uncooked.
seasoning it,
So
just like
gross.
like
Break
chips. What the fuck is up with these guys?
Yeah,
My mom-
Do they not have running water?
My mom, you know what my mom told
Yeah,
me
that's
to
so
get me to stop
gross.
eating that? She told
You would eat that?
I did it a couple times. And then my mom told me this to get me to stop eating it. She goes, "You're gonna get worms."
That's what my mom and brother and sister
My mom told me, "You're gonna get worms." What am I, a fucking canine? I'm gonna get fucking worms.
Get your shot.
Yeah, you're gonna get worms if you keep eating top ramen like that. I was like, "What?"
Fuck you guys.
Did you still eat it like that, Nathaniel?
First off, my mom never told them they had that they had worms in it, and I had that yesterday when I ran out of food. I took it straight out of Stella's compartment. She had just little, well, she let me, and then it was a little chicken. I just crushed it up, put it in a Ziploc bag, a little bit of seasoning. I just snacked on
Just
it.
plain?
Hmm
I don't understand when you guys.
Why?
I don't think that's a bad thing.
What do you need to understand?
You think I'm gonna go to hell for that?
No,
No, you're gonna go to purgatory. It's worse.
Purgatory?
Trust me.
I don't understand what you guys in your household mean when you're like, "I'm out of food. Do you mind if I get some of yours?" It's like, you don't have a car. Go order something. Like,
Well, I think his situation is different because he lives like with a warden and a sheriff.
yeah.
And then
like-
there's two inmates, and then every once in a while I go up to the other inmate, and I'm like, "You want to trade for?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like, I'll give you honey one for
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'll give you my asshole for a chicken strip.
You let Stella fuck you in the ass so they can put it like a man.
And she's like, I'll give you a chicken top ramen, but you gotta give my pussy.
yeah, like, you get chicken top ramen. You gotta leave me out, bro.
First you have lunch, then you have dinner. She just spreads her legs.
And I skipped lunch.